we went up.
This is a bunch of lupine.
Yeah, you can actually see these
Yeah,
very clearly.
They're much bigger lupines.
Mm-hmm. We came within just a few hundred feet of tree line.
Yeah.
And
so I think it's 1,200 feet-ish. Go ahead.
And we peaked out at what, 10 something?
No, 11. We're at 11.1 right now, so 11.3 probably.
Okay. That is an interesting feature, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You'll probably get another view of it here in a minute. It may not be as good, but
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm taking it through window and everything else. I'm like, I'll deal with it cropping. I mean, there's reflections and everything. It's just worth trying. Is this a different type of lupine? I think it is. I think Rainier and Seattle area have 5 or 10 different types of lupine. I can't really imagine what there is here. So you're just using the paddles to do most of the braking?
Mm-hmm. Well, some. You know, I don't want to burn your brakes up just by riding them all the way down the hill, because who knows, we might actually have to stop. But you know, we get down to the steeper spots. I'm holding my speed down. Hell, I'm going 35, and I'm just coasting. Well, I'm coasting under load.
Yeah.
Plus it's 54 degrees up here.
Now we're about to gain 20 or 30 degrees.
Yep. Yes, I know. I'm using all the road. Idiot. Coming up to another switchback.
Denver says it is 81. Wind and hail are possible.
Yeah, they've got thunderstorms forecast possible for today and tonight. Mom was laughing about how much she was bulling the china shop in Carol's well-ordered life.
Oh, why?
Well, listen, they've just got entirely different personalities. Your mama is a screaming extrovert, and Carrot is an introvert. And Carrot is very studious and quiet. You know, your mama is wide freaking open. So she was just laughing about how much culture shock all this was for poor Carrot. And apparently they've had some laughs about it, as I would expect.
That's good. You know, at least they're able to laugh about it.
Yeah. Well, and you know, it's a few days would be fine. A few weeks, they'd hate each other.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, what is it that relatives and fish smell after 3 days?
Yeah, yeah. Company and fish, I think. But yes, same concept.
Yeah. It's just, it's the old too much birthday.
I like this drive. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
I've done this a couple of times, coming once or twice, 3 times I think by myself.
You know, I like doing it when there's very little traffic like this, and the weather's nice, and the road's dry, and da-da-da. Any other and during broad daylight, you know, any other series of conditions, probably not so much.
Okay, Garmin, take picture. Well, the picture won't be any good.
Have you found that is working?
Oh, it does take a picture.
Okay.
I mean, how good the picture is.
Well,
but
you know, just the fact that you're recording. I mean, this is spectacular.
Yeah.
The whole drive yesterday and today have been spectacular. It's funny how these drives, to me, are more spectacular than what we saw in Yellowstone.
Yeah, if it had been less cloudy, I think the upper portion of Yellowstone would have been, you know, because part of it is like the play of light across it. But like I said, the upper portion of Yellowstone is my favorite. I think it's the most beautiful with those big, wide landscapes.
Well, and we saw it, you know, and it was great. Those big open valleys. You know, once you get up to the higher elevations and the tree cover starts pulling in on you. Now, then the interest becomes the geothermal stuff.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting.
Yeah, it is. And it's like having 2 or 3 different parks together.
Very
really.
much so.
They've put them under one name, but it's not the same sort of activity that you're doing.
And really, this thing that we've done, going from north to south and traversing not just the parks, but the wilderness areas and the wildlife areas and all, I mean, it's just been wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. The last couple of days have been prettier.
But again, you know, going through the pass and coming out and western Washington, I mean,
it's just different. It's interesting to see, like, there's beauty in all of this.
Yeah.
It's just there's certain things that, like, you prefer.
Yeah.
Which I find the same thing. But it is interesting to see the differences. I feel like it makes you appreciate what you're seeing in the parts that you like better. It's up top.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been there, except for the wheel was turning.
Except the fact the wheel had rotated.
Yeah.
So now I think we're down.
We might be, it says trucks in reduced speed zone.
All right.